Stop letting society tell you about the best skincare routines, the hottest plastic surgeons, or the cream that will keep your skin from aging. It's time we start asking ourselves, what the fuck is beauty anyway? If we remove all the IG filters, is there more to a beautiful face than just skincare? Well, I'm here to share it with you, and hell yeah, there is. My name is Jen Carrasco. I have been an esthetician, as well as a high-level fitness competitor, and an all-around badass for over a decade. And I need you to know there is way more to keeping your mind and body clean than just a cream. Join me each week as I cut the BS out of getting healthy, caring for ourselves, and caring for our skin. I share real tips, real ingredients, and real experience. Now let's get some answers on what the fuck is beauty anyway. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jen here again with What the Fuck is Beauty Anyway? So today we are going to do a little rundown on skincare routines. So I know that I've done this a little bit in my last podcast, but it is a question that I get all the time. And so I really feel that it's something that I should really go beyond and talk about a little bit more into depth. So today we are going to really go over how to build a skincare routine, and it's the perfect 9-step skincare routine. Now, this isn't generally going to be for everybody because not everybody has a 9-step skincare routine. And a lot of times it's really not what I recommend for my clients, but everybody's different. Some people have more hyperpigmentation issues or acne, things like that. And they do have to have a 9-step skincare. So to go on and on, you really have to look at what is bothering with you with your skin. So it could be that maybe you're having complications with acne, hyperpigmentation, UV ray sun damage. And so we need to get into more grasp of what you do. But I'm going to more or less go through how you use those products and where you use the products and why you use those products in the regime that you do. So it all depends on what you're using. But again, I'm going to go step by step on what you should be doing. So the first step I'm really going to go over is washing your face at first. Now, I tell this to all of my clients. If your skin is dry when you wake up in the morning, rinse your face with water. Do not apply a facial cleanser. The reason why is a facial cleanser is going to clean your skin. So if you're dry, it is going to dehydrate the tissues a little bit more. So my suggestion is not to even use one. Now, if you have a cream cleanser that is based for hydrating the tissues of your skin, by all means, use that definitely in the morning. It's not going to hurt you. But if you have a cleanser that is made with enzymes or like a gel form or a foamy, that is definitely something you do not want to use in the morning if you are dry. So washing your face morning and night, rinse your face with water and you rub a small amount of cleanser between the palms. Now you want to massage the face with the face wash all over using gentle pressure. So I really tell my clients to really massage the skin. Don't overly do it, but really work it in and get that circulation going and that blood flow going into the skin. So when you're done, you'll go ahead and rinse your hands and massage your face with water to rinse your face until you've removed all the cleanser and the grime. Now, at nighttime, when you're washing your face, I always tell people to always do it twice. The reason why is you get up your makeup and debris, and then you go in a little bit deeper to actually get a really great cleanse. So I do not use eye makeup removers. The reason why I don't is because a lot of them on the market will dehydrate the tissues of the eye, and they will also dehydrate your lashes. So I tend to use more of like an Aquaphor, and I lightly just kind of massage it into the area, and then I wipe it off very gently. You want to be very, very careful around the eye area. So no rubbing. It's the thinnest part of the skin. It's usually the eye area, the neck, and the chest are the thinnest parts of the skin. So those are the parts that you really want to be careful with. So the next step is always, like your mother told you, a toner. Now, I don't believe in toners. I think toners are back from like the 80s. So I do a balancer. So a toner is pretty much a balancer depending if you have good products. What a toner should do is actually pH balance your skin back to normalize after you cleanse it. A lot of cleansers tend to dehydrate it and get your pH level a little bit more of acidic. So a balancer or a toner is supposed to just kind of balance you out back to what it is. Now, it's different when you're dealing with like oily or acne, because sometimes your toner will actually have more of an exfoliating property in it, like salicylic acid or glycolic, something like that, to really go in a little bit deeper and to clean the pore. So that's usually why I highly recommend for you to find an esthetician that really knows what she's doing and stands behind her products, because she can help you with that. Now, just be careful if you are using a toner that has like a glycolic or anything like that, and you're using a retinol on top of it, you're really stripping your skin. So you want to be really cautious with that. So cleanse, you tone or you balance. The next one you're going to be doing is a serum. So that's where you apply your serums. Now, always apply the thinnest serum first and then the thicker one. The reason why is because you want the thinnest layer first, so that way that product will penetrate deep into the tissues of the skin. So morning is a great time to use a serum with an antioxidant, like a brightening vitamin C serum, because antioxidants will protect your skin from free radicals that you encounter through the day. Free radicals could be anything. It could be rays from your computer. It could be sun rays. It could be you're in the city and there's a lot of, the air quality isn't perfect. So those are all key factors of free radicals that can damage the skin and make you age faster. So nighttime is a good time to use a moisturizing serum. So you're going to want to use something with probably a hyaluronic acid or a growth factor. Everybody's skin's different, so it depends on what your target is. I tend to go more for growth factors as we age, because growth factors are actually what is going to help from underneath your skin actually produce more of those baby stem cells and things like that. Hyaluronic acid I do love, but you have to be really careful, because a lot of times you cannot find a hyaluronic acid that will actually penetrate the pore. They're a little bit too big. So serums can also contain exfoliants. So just know that if you have a little bit more acne or pigmented skin, you're going to be using serums that contain alpha hydroxy acids or lactic acids, things like that. Whatever you're using, always remember to do a water-based serum. So that should go underneath the moisturizer. An oil-based serum should be applied after the moisturizer. So I do not believe in oil-based products whatsoever, but if you do use them, you should be doing them after your moisturizer. But the serums always go on first, and then your moisturizer goes on after. So a moisturizer you think seals the deal. That's what sits right on top of that skin and just kind of locks in and seals all of the ingredients that are underneath the tissues. So you're going to cleanse, you're going to tone or balance, then you're going to do your serums. The next step is going to be your eye creams. A lot of people make mistakes and do the eye cream last, and it definitely is not something you want to do. The reason why is because if you put it on last, the eye serums will not penetrate through a moisturizer. The moisturizer is too thick. Like I said before, a moisturizer is more of of your sealant, it goes on at the end of everything. So eye serums are your next one after serums. You can apply regular moisturizer to the under eye area if you choose to, depending on your skin. But if you decide to use a specialized eye cream, you'll typically want to layer underneath your moisturizer. Since eye creams tend to be thinner than face moisturizers, try using an eye cream with a metal roller ball, which I really like. You can get them online. They're really super cool and they really help to just like kind of get that circulation going, and also definitely use more of a hydrating eye cream, and be careful about doing retinals around the eye area. It will thin that skin out even more and you'll get more sun damage and more aging faster with a retinol around the eye. Now, the retinol that I carry in my office is totally different. It's a retinol hydrate. It's a different form of a retinol, and that I'd highly recommend that you put around your eye area because it works completely different than a retinol. So after you do the eye area, that is when you are going to spot treatment. So say you have acne spots and you want to spot treatment anything. This is the time you do it. Or say you have pigmentation area and you spot treatment some sort of acid or lightener, anything like that. That's when you want to apply all of that. So you're going to go ahead and do the spot treatment next. So it's a good idea to use an acne spot treatment at night when your body is in repair mode. Be wary of layering acne fighting ingredients. So this is something that I see a lot in my clinic. People come in with really irritated skin and it's from overuse of products that they're using on their skin, and their skin is having an inflammation or it's having like rash-like symptoms. So be wary of layering the acne fighting ingredients like benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acids with retinol, which can cause irritation. Instead, make sure you're doing the most to keep your skin calm and hydrated. That is the thing. What I see a lot of times is people come in and they're overly doing their skin, and it's causing aging, it's causing acne, it's causing more pigmentation, it's causing inflammation in the skin. It's something that you really, really want to be careful of because that is your key factor of causing issues right there. So cleanse, toner, balance. Then you're going to use your eye serums, your spot treatments. The next one is your moisturizers, okay? So moisturizer both hydrates the skin and locks in all the other layer of the products you've applied. So my suggestion is I always look for a lightweight lotion for morning, ideally with a sunscreen of 30. But note, if you look back into one of my podcasts about sunscreens, it explains the purpose of each of the sunscreens and what you need to look for. So those with dry skin may want to use a cream morning and night. It's completely up to you. I typically have my clients use I do the derm repair in the morning, and that has your DNA repair plus your vitamin C. And then I have them put on a sunscreen on top of it, which is a very lightweight mineral sunscreen. So they're really good to go for the daytime. And then the nighttime, I typically have them use either a growth factor or a retinol hydrate and not a moisturizer. But if they tend to feel like they need a moisturizer, I will add on a moisturizer depending on their skin if it needs to be lightweight or a thicker moisturizer. So after you do your moisturizer, that is when you would apply your retinols, okay? That is your vitamin A derivative, including retinols. That is what reduces the dark spots, breakouts, and fine lines by increasing skin cell turnover. But no, they are also irritating, especially for sensitive skin. If you use a retinol, know that they will break down the skin. That makes you more prone to sun damage. So they should only be used at nighttime. They also make your skin extra sensitive to the sun. So sunscreen is a must. Then after pretty much all of that, say in the morning time, after everything you've done to your skin, your sunscreen is always the last one to go on, because your sunscreen actually will just seal in the deal and it will block everything. For chemical sunscreens, you need to wait 20 minutes before going outside. I do not use chemical sunscreens in my skincare line for the face. I do not believe in them. Now for the body, it's a complete different story because you're probably not going to be spending that kind of money for your full body, and your pores are different on your full body compared to your face. So I use a mineral sunscreen, and mine also has a UVA and a UVB protection. UVA, again, that is what's going to help you fight the aging, the pigmentation, the sun damage, the wrinkles. UVB is the sunburn that you get. So that is kind of my rundown. I wanted to really just keep it basic and simple today. I wanted to go over all the steps for you so you kind of know. Again, we cleanse, we tone our balance, we do our eye serums, we do our spot treatments, we do our moisturizers, we do our sunscreens. That's how it goes. It's a long process, but for people who really like to use their products and want different products for the skin, that's what we do. If for some reason you are easy and quick, you just cleanse, tone, sunscreen, basic. So with my men's line, that's pretty basic. You know, they're cleaning, then they are actually putting on their sunscreen, or they're clean eye serum, then sunscreen. It's basic. Nighttime, they clean their eye serum, their retinol, hydrate at night, and then they go to bed. Women are a little different. It's the same basic steps, but sometimes I'll add in a stem factor, or I will add in like a retinol hydrate or something like that into their skincare routine. So with that note, that is my rundown. Hope you guys enjoyed today. Like always, please give me some reviews and some rates. And you need to check out, I am going to start doing weekly webinars, and those weekly webinars are definitely going to be more rundown as far as skincare. We're going to have some doctors on. We're going to do questions and answers with treatment, so that way you guys can be involved and answer questions or ask questions and I can answer them. So check that out, and it's virago.vip, and you can sign up through there, and I'm truly excited about that. That's going to be linking out next month. So check that out. And with that, you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in this week. I hope you feel more empowered and more inspired to love the skin you're in. As we navigate new society norms and beauty daily, make sure to always ask yourself, what the fuck is beauty to me? And know that's all that really matters. If you love this content today, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Follow me and get more info on my guest at virago.studio. Yes, I said it, virago.studio. And that's the shit. See you on the next episode, beauties.